Greetings to all my Calvary family. Thanks for taking a few moments, reading the attached email, and then taking a moment to watch this pastoral update here in the middle of the week. Well, we're delighted that you take the time to do that. We want you to know we're praying for you. We continue to pray for our church and for our city. We continue to pray for people that in so many different ways and in so many different circumstances in these troubling times, they are experiencing hardship. And so we want you to know as elders and as leaders in the church, we are holding you up, we're praying for you, and we're delighted to pray for any specific needs if you'll let us know. It's been so good to be together on Sunday mornings. Our worship services have been just a rich encouragement. Many of us feel that we didn't know all that we were missing, and we recognize it now as we come back together. And we still miss those of you who are not yet comfortable coming out. We're going to continue live streaming as long as it's functional and it's practical. And I hope that you realized and noted, if you do watch the live stream, that we think we have finally fixed our sound issues. The service Sunday, the recording was much better as far as the audio portion of it. So I'm so thankful for the guys that volunteer and labor in our sound ministry and who are helping us with the live stream, including some of our staff. They're doing a great job. But we look forward to the time in which you will come back and visit with us. Until that time, and in the meantime, we have plenty of space. And so we want to encourage you, all of you, to invite guests. We have room for visitors. And as long as the social distance protocols are followed, we are delighted to have people come and be with us. We are insisting that we maintain those social distance guidelines. We think it's appropriate that the church take care of not exposing others to the virus that might be present without our knowing it. And so we're still wearing masks in our interaction. We want to keep our distances from one another. We're not yet serving refreshments. We're still working on when we can provide childcare. And so all of those things are in the works, but we are trying to be careful and respect even the governing authorities here in Santa Barbara and what they've asked us to do. But nevertheless, it's great to be back together, and we do have room for guests. At the end of this month, we are hosting a 5-day club with Child Evangelism Fellowship, a Lego club. It's a kind of VBS kind of event, and it's an outreach to families in our neighborhood. CEF puts on this program. They have the teachers, they have those that are experienced in the programming, but they need us to help them in hosting, especially people to help in registration, to help in serving of snacks, just to be helpers. And so if you are willing to take your mornings the last week of the month, beginning I think on the 29th, and come here to the Calvary facility and help CEF as they serve families in our community for the sake of the gospel. If you'd contact Natalie right away, we need some help. We need some volunteers. We need to assist CEF as they really minister, in a sense, in our behalf here on the West Side. So help us with that if you can volunteer. We'd also remind you that the offerings will now be taken through offering boxes. We believe that that's going to be an ongoing practice. We won't be passing the plates anymore. And so all of your giving, we want you to remember to bring your giving if you're not yet giving online, and utilize those offering boxes which are at the external exits. This is the way that we're going to give moving forward. And so we will be reminding you of that because we won't have the visible reminder of passing the plate every week. So just expect to hear those reminders about offering boxes for the next several months. The last thing I want to let you know is that we need to have a members meeting on Sunday, July the 5th, right after the English service and before the Spanish service at around 11 o'clock. There's just a little bit of housekeeping we need to do as far as the bylaws, as far as moving forward with the elder team. And also we want to give you just an overall financial update coming out of all of the experiences we've had over the last several months. And so that members meeting will happen on Sunday, July the 5th at 11 o'clock after the English worship, before the Spanish worship. And all attenders and members are welcome to come. This is not a closed meeting. So if you're interested in Calvary, we invite you to stay. It'll be a brief meeting, but it will be filled with some information that I think will both be necessary but also encouraging to you. That's all I've got today. Glad that you watch in. We're delighted that you're part of the Calvary family. We encourage you to invite others to come be part of us as God continues to grow his church and his kingdom here at Calvary. Thank you. God bless you. Have a great week.